How long, as a professional, have you been fighting?
How long have I been fighting? Turned pro when I was like 2009. I've been pro. I've had 14 fights in that amount of time. Been inactive, but now I'm back on the game now.
Got a chance. What's your target so far to achieve now?
British title. I've got a title fight in December, on 10th of December, fight for the Central Area title, and then after that, hopefully it's the English title, and then push on to the British.
For your British title, how do you plan to win that stylistically, in terms of jab?
It just depends. It just depends who it is I'm fighting, but my style is hit them and don't get it. So that's all I do. I'm a boxer, you see, so that's what I do. I box people.
Plan to be a world champion soon?
Yeah, well, you got to aim to the top, haven't you?
Yeah.
So that's everyone's dream, like. So it's been my dream to like be a world champion, and if you want something that bad enough, you can achieve anything. Know what I mean?
Can I get one of them drinks? I'll bring it back in here.
Yeah.
Anyone in particular to target as a world champion?
As a world champion, you got to target the best. So the best is like Golovkin at my weight, know what I mean? But hopefully he'll be vacated soon. But if you got a chance to fight him, you fight whoever's put in front of you.
It give me a problem. Because you know why? Because he'll have the best coach in the world, me.
What about the likes of Peter Quillen or Billy Joe Saunders or Chris Eubank?
Yeah. Well, they're fights that I'd take any day.
Yeah.
Especially the Chris Eubank fight. You know what I mean? With his big name and big his dad and stuff like that. He's arrogant.
Do you think he can take on his persona? His
that wouldn't bother me. That.
Yeah.
Not at all. He likes to get in people's heads before the fights and stuff, and what he likes to do, he likes to do all that bravado stuff, and then he works, and what he does, he puts punches together, and they quick bursts, and then he makes the opponent a bit scared of him, and then he has his rest end, which I won't let him do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you think he could take on a Billy Joe Saunders in a rematch?
Yeah, but then I think that Billy Joe Saunders would beat him again. Yeah. I think he just switched off in it. I think he just switched off in the last fight.
Mick just boxed the lad who honestly made him look right. He weren't fit. He didn't train in only a few weeks, and the guy's just fought for a British title and done well. And he's fighting for another title soon.
Well, he fought for it.
Mick made him look. I'll show you in a minute.
No, he fought for it. He fought for it.
Yeah, I know he got
beat. He won.
Oh, he won.
Jack won.
No,
WBA international.
What? Right.
Yeah, he just
this
won
guy's
WBA.
so this is. I told you.
He was live on last week.
Right,
He fought on Sky Sports.
Yeah.
Eddie Earnshaw, and he won the fight. I thought he got beat, to be fair, but he got the win. But that's a fight that could be made again. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's my only loss against Jack Armfield, and
and
he's rated number 2 and number 3 now, just behind them. Yeah, and he's
see,
and I think Joe might show you.
I'll show you now.
I beat him up but that's boxing for
It's wrong. What happened? I knew it might ruin him.
Yeah.
He's like me. He got pissed off with him all. Right, they were wrong what they did to him, and he lost the plot. Right, but he's come back now. He's stronger, and I reckon they'll show him.
Because after that, I've changed my manager, got a new manager.
Yeah. He's had a bit of
new
pressure.
trainer, so it's all.
I know the guy who trains him, he's old school, so I'm just leaving him to it.
Alright.
Even though I'm his coach, but he needs a bit of pressure. They've inspired him a bit. Alright.
Yeah.
I'm not jealous of it because I'm leaving Mick to it. You know what I mean? It's hard to tell him what to do. So less fucking stress for me. I've got enough running this place. But I do watch him. You don't think I do?
Yeah. Well, what about in terms of promotion? You got any promoters out there?
Yeah, well, the manager he promotes the shows, but really it's not really to do with the promoter.
Yeah.
The promoter is the manager who's behind you, and the manager makes all the fights.
What is?
We'll be fighting. Yeah. We'll be fighting on their shows for the.
So if he keeps winning, they can't ignore his record, and they'll have to get a shot, even with British Border Control. They're getting top 10, and then you've got.
Well, it's just getting confirmed today. I think it was either yesterday or today. It's getting confirmed. He's got a good chance. Fight. So after that, it's not what you know in boxing. It's who you know.
Yeah, I've seen Paul Burke, who were British Commonwealth champion from Boston. Yeah. Michael Jennings, who's a friend, right, and he's the best one I've ever seen. My mate Carl Cook from Chorley, Lonsdale belt holder. He's coming to our show. He's my mate. I box with him. Mick's better than that. I'm no disrespect to my pals. He's the best I've ever seen.
It's just not had the chances.
Natural,
what I mean?
most naturally.
But you gotta make your own chances. Know what I mean? I was spitting my dummy out for a bit.
You know what?
like,
Actually, give me a black eye once.
Yeah, I was spitting my dummy out for a bit. But you just gotta.
Then they were running.
You gotta make stuff happen. You know what I mean? And now it's happening.
You know, within your confidence, like as you're speaking now, what motivates you to, head for that hill for the world title level?
Because you can't set your standards low, can you?
No.
Know what I mean? You gotta aim to the top, and then anything else below that, British title, European, but a world championship, that's what all boxers do. If you've got any inspirations when you're boxing, you aim to the top. You don't.
You got to think. You got to go in that ring thinking you're invincible. Even though reality you're not, but you got to think nobody, even Tyson Fury can't beat you. If you go in that ring doubting yourself, you don't go in that ring. I used to go in that ring thinking I can beat anybody in the world. That's how you got to think mentality. That gets you through the pie.
Yeah.
You got to think you're the toughest guy on the planet, right? You got to get that in your head, and then you know what? That'll stop you getting knocked out or stop. That's the only reason I didn't. It's in the mind. If you can't dig, you know what digging I mean?
Yeah.
If you can't go. That dig. You got to learn to dig with our training. If you can't, you won't make it. Even if you got talent, because it gets tough in there. There's summer keeps you going.
You say it's like 80% mental, not 20% physical.
Yeah.
I know that massively now, but I mean, because I just used to do it on.
Some people have it natural.
I just used to do it on that, though, and rely on it, and you can't rely on natural talent.
He did this on this fight with that. And
I wasn't fit, and mentally I wasn't, you know what I mean, but I'm just a fighter, you know what I mean, so I only had 4.5 weeks to train for the fight, and I've been on the drink.
You'll see now, lads, in a minute, and then
so,
I'm not going to talk anymore about boxing.
And in terms of world title level, we know that there's a controversy, with the politics, favoritism, popularity, if it goes to distance, it could go to this fight.
Yeah.
Does that ever concern you? Say if you fight a guy like Golovkin maybe in the future, does it ever concern you that maybe one day you might get off in a fight?
Yeah, well, it's already happened anyway, so you can't. I'm not really bothered about that because it's already happened. At least if you fight for a world title, you're going to get paid hefty for it.
If you've got a good trainer, that won't happen.
No,
they must have had signs, I reckon. I might be wrong, but there must have been signs. It might not be their fault they missed it. Surely there must have been signs.
Exactly.
I know, you should know your boxer. I know Mick inside out. That's the only thing I'm worried about. The person he's going, I don't know him. But he said they're decent, so hopefully he's got a good trainer. It's down to people around you.
It's down to the manager and that as well, and like obviously, a lot of the boxing and that, it's not what you know, it's who you know what I mean. And obviously, I've got a good manager now.
They're right, it is damaging, but you say now there's more. They want to ban rugby, hockey. There's more deaths in that than football. Unless then people want to start banning that, just because. You train to hit somebody on purpose. Listen, it's worse getting hit from the side, a sliding punch, playing rugby when you're not expecting it. So they're worse than boxing. Yeah. They need to get out of their office in Gallant Street and see what good it does. We know how much we save criminal damage a week round here, about 100 grand. Right, so they shut boxing down. Next minute your windows are being put in because kids are on the street, right? They'll never listen. We do that much good, not just boxing. Every sport's good. I get passionate. 75% crime's gone down when we're open.